here we are back in Sentinels the Multiverse. And as you may have guessed, Baron Blade is stirring up trouble down in Thorath. So to deal with him, we need to put together a team. We're going to need Tempest. We're going to need Captain Cosmic. We will need our team leader. Now the thing is, do I want to bring Naturalists? Yeah, we can bring him too. So, in terms of variants, the next 5 have been revealed sort of for what they'll be. In case you're curious, Skyscraper, her extremist form. You have the Best of Times Crown Arranger, Visionary Unleash, she's the one I was thinking of bringing. I don't actually need her, I can bring someone who has damage, I guess. But Visionary Unleashed, the Dark Conductor Adept, and then the Requiem or whatever, Captain Cosmic. So those are going to be the next 5. Now, as for who else I should bring, Parse will not actually help for what we're trying to do. We want to give a lot of card draws over to Tempest. I was thinking about bringing Ra, but he's not necessary either. Actually, we'll bench Captain and bring Ra and Visionary instead. So we need Tachyon in the second position, and then I'll leave it on this one for now. I'm gonna gamble I get what I need. So our objective here is going to be Prime Warden Tempest. Well, Xtreme Prime Warden. So you need to go to Thorath, and you need to get certain cards out and then hit every single turn. Hopefully you can see how that can be a little challenging and why we're going to need the Hail. Because there can be damage reduction here, I'm afraid. And since we... that's right. It won't matter. I was thinking about giving him additional power plays, like with Adept or something to use more cleansing downpours, but I think we'll be fine. My bombs are scattered everywhere. You cannot win. You face the strength of the storm. Face the maelstrom. So with no legacy, there's no damage. Hasten Doom, this is why I didn't bring the Sentinels. Blade Battalion dies. Another Hasten Doom. He's going to keep going until he actually hits a device or an ongoing... Or no, it's only an ongoing. So here's the first card that we need. We're going to take some damage for this, though. Nothing else to play at the moment, so everyone draw. Cleansing Downpour, which I can't use until I have the Electrical Storm out. So this is one of the cards that I needed. I'm going to worry about that later and get the Blazing Tornado out first. My objective is flip him before I lose too much. I need her to draw, otherwise this is going to be a short game. Okay, good, I start with Rhino. So I'm going to activate Gator stuff. I'm going to play Indomitable Force, so I can try to block for the team. So right here I did succeed. This is going to be a little painful for Naturalists, but He's a professional, he can take it. Wow. So we'll get rid of the Localized Hurricane. We will get rid of the spare HUD Goggle. Flame Spike. Suggestion is not going to help. Don't need Cornered Beast. Luckily I get to absorb all this, it's just really annoying in my opinion. Actually, we may have lucked out there. So we're going to put that back. And now keep in mind, if I had the Cleansing Downpour out, I could actually hit him here because I did my damage for the turn. So right here, this will stop his damage for the time being. Reclaim from the Deep could be helpful. Fleet of Foot's going to be helpful. So I'm going to play the Staff here. Mainly it's something to sacrifice once we flip him. So he's going to destroy 3 cards. I can get rid of a Synaptic, I can get rid of Raw stuff. Hopefully I can throw away like Indomitable Force or something, maybe blend into the pack. We'll see. So I'm going to Levitate for now, because I don't trust the environment. Kind of wish I could use 2 powers right here. If I were to do this one, reduce damage dealt to him, I deal 3 toxic damage, use a power, which I can... This might work. What I'm concerned about is Gazelle may not actually proc... Or wait, that's... Yeah, the Gazelle thing is not going to work yet. So we're going to activate Gazelle effects. I want to play Natural Form's Power. Then we're going to use this to give 2 card draws to Visionary. There we go, Twist the Ether is what I'm looking for. Thorathian Military. Deny due to mass levitation. Out comes the Backlash Field. If I put that out, I'm going to take too much damage, I think. So we're not going to do anything on Tempest because this will still give me a card draw. We're going to get a Hypersonic out. Not do anything for Ra. Don't care about anything in her trash. We'll take this. Electrical Storm is very helpful. So Fleet of Foot. Okay, time to flip him. So as I was saying, we can get rid of the Staff, we can get rid of the Blazing Tornado. Don't really want to get rid of the Goggles, damn it. We'll get rid of Synaptic. Got the Research Grant and everyone draw. Drew another Hypersonic, apparently. So we're going to summon Staff, just get a Staff and a card draw, which gave me another Flush, which we're going to put into play, and we are going to actually stick to Flush of the Sun God from here. So right here we are going to Twist the Ether on him. So now everything he does is fire damage. And we're just going to keep levitating so we don't have to worry about the environment. I could even pop that if I so choose. This will let me hit the environment. Stopping there. So right here, gonna go Gator. I was thinking about giving Tempest card draws to try to get the card that he needs. I'm gonna say yes and no, because I do want to hit him a little bit. I'm kind of hoping for an underwater aquatic correspondence. Huh. So those almost hit him through the mass levitation. Another backlash field. Lucky me. So we're looking for the Subwave Inducer. I could actually look into doing a Localized Hurricane because that will give me card draws, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Got a Grievous Hail, but I'm looking for the Subwave Inducer. Not doing anything there. Everyone draw. More Shackles. So getting the Shackles out early is not necessarily a good thing because, well, it's gonna make us kill him faster. Anyway, let's get the staff out. And we're just gonna keep using Flesh of the Sun God. Put out Mental Divergence so it's out. I don't know if we can see this one's fairly simple, it's just a little bit on the time-consuming side. We'll blend into the pack here. Activate Gazelle effects. Play Primal Charge, which gives me 4 cards. Got another Primal Charge, got Resilient Hide, I got Gazelle, but no Environmental Ally just yet. Once I have that, I can just stay in Gazelle form and have Visionary do utility stuff. What I'm actually looking for, to be honest, is to give the card draws over to Tempest, and there we go. More Thorathian military. Damn, they are out in force today. By the way, keep in mind the downside to the levitation, of course, not using it, is the environment will start shooting Baron Blade. Okay, moment of truth time. There are 2 Subwave Inducers, if I remember correctly. So I could Aquatic Correspondence, or I can put out the Electrical Storm and guarantee damage dealt to him every time. It's going to be a little bit less damage, but let's just make this fast if possible. And right there, it's a good thing I actually did that, because I wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. Kinda hope he gets more Living Force fields out, to be honest. There we go. So let me read this real fast. Okay. So I can't hurt the environment with the Hypersonic. As such, I'm just gonna skip. I pretty much have all the cards I need right now, so it's just a question of finishing them off. Can do Drawn to the Flame, that'll be fun. Ooh, Imbued Fire, never mind. So the type of damage you deal doesn't really matter with Tempest, just as long as you deal damage. Then just keep turning this into fire, and Flesh will save you. We're going to use the next Primal Charge. I'm looking for Natural Form's power. I am having no luck there. Man, if I know it, but I think there was some sort of civil war going on here in Dock Thorath. In case you're wondering, there is stuff that can actually bypass the mass levitation. That'd be like the orbital bombardment and stuff. Four energy damage to every non-Thorathian. And hold on. Okay, for a second I thought there was more than one copy of Abject Refugees, but no, there's not. So there we go, we have our entire setup. Now we just have to keep hammering him and take him down. We'll get rid of this living force field so he dies faster. 4 burst cards. Probably should have just used one of those. It's kind of hoping I get pushing the limits by now. And there we go. So yeah, we'll do that. Chew the other, twist the ether. I was kind of hoping I had some of the damaging Gator cards, but I don't. So right here we'll use Bestial Shift. Now I need to go into Gator form. Then I can play this for increased damage. Nope, skip those. And then the Gator damage at the end of Bestial Shift will kick in. And then I can use this. And good night. So his is probably the easiest of them to unlock. It's just took a long time for people to figure out what was necessary, and because how many people actually bother with this elemental subwave inducer? So yeah, now it's just Haka that's left, and then next week is the start of the next 5. But anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.